Sir, thank you for giving me this opportunity. I am here to support the budget presented by the Honorable Finance Minister. This is a budget which has been welcomed throughout the country. It is a budget which has come as a relief to the weaker and the backward sections of our society. With regard to the present budget, we have to congratulate the Honorable Prime Minister and the competent Finance Minister for bringing such a budget which has come as a relief and which has not put any burden on any section of our society. This budget actually represents the vision of the present government. The speciality of the present budget is that it has given consideration to some of the major areas which were ignored till now. For example, education has been given due importance. The area of agriculture has also been given importance. One very noteworthy aspect and dimension of the budget is that it has taken into consideration the people living in the rural areas. Consideration given to children and the weaker sections has also to be welcomed. These are the positive and progressive dimensions of our budget. Sir, the allocation given to the progress, welfare and growth of the universities and attention paid to the academic scenario of the country also represents one of the cardinal and very notable aspects of our budget. Sir, the consideration and the help accorded to the old age people is being welcomed throughout the country. It has been described as a very progressive step taken by the government. But sir, I have to add certain things which are related with old people and are listed in the list of those materials whose prices will increase. For example, prices of commodities like walking sticks, spectacles, umbrellas, etc. will be going high. We can very well understand that these are very much related with the old people, though it has some relation with other sections also. So, I think these kinds of deficiencies will be taken into consideration by the Honorable Finance Minister. Sir, the Honorable Finance Minister's decision and the decision of the government to assist the Gandhian institutions of the country is a very important step taken by the government. Many of the Gandhian institutions established to spread the message of the father of the nation were in a pathetic condition. It is our duty, it is the duty of the government and of the country to protect these institutions which stand for the spread of the great message given by the father of the nation. It is a historical step taken by the Honorable Finance Minister. The government has willingness to help and assist the growth of these Gandhian institutions. Sir, the importance of this budget is that it has not suggested any new tax. No new tax has been imposed. So that itself is sufficient to consider this budget as a positive step on the path of solving problems faced by the weaker sections and also towards addressing our national deficiencies with regard to economy. Sir, certain other decisions are there which I think are to be given more importance. For example, cigarette has been included in the list of those things the prices of which will be increased. I think that is very good. That is a healthy suggestion on the part of the government. Even now, there is a widespread aversion among the youth with regard to cigarette. This step taken by the government will contribute more to the non-smoking. Smoking has been considered as a great hindrance to the protection of the standards of our health. Sir, consideration that is given to the AIDS and cancer patients in this budget is very important. In our country, cancer is now spreading in a very drastic manner. That has to be dealt with seriously. The medicines which are being used by these patients have been included in the list of medicines, prices of which would decrease. So that would definitely help those patients, especially those patients belonging to very weaker sections, that is, who are below poverty line. This budgetary suggestion by the government will definitely be helping them. Sir, I have to congratulate the government again for the allocation that has been provided for the education of minorities in the country. The present government has taken very positive steps, historical steps to address the problems faced by the minorities. Minorities are very weak in the country. That is an established fact. Many reports are there, judicial reports are there, governmental agencies' reports are there, which speak volumes of the weakness or backwardness of minorities with regard to education, with regard to social life, with regard to economical conditions, etc. It is the national duty of the government to take forward these weaker sections. One of the notable features of the present budget is the care that has been there towards agricultural areas. Sir, agriculture is the backbone of our economy. That has to be acknowledged. Whatever may be the progresses in the other areas, we cannot do away with agriculture. Agriculture is very important for India and it will continue to be important. Sir, apart from that, I would like to add that our present budget, which has taken all areas into consideration, has almost ignored the area of the non-resident Indians. It is a major part of our society. In many parts of the country, the contributions made by them are great. Sir, my final request here is that every year when the budget is prepared by the government, by the finance minister, they conduct discussions with the industrialists, with the experts on economy. My request is that the discussions are to be conducted with the common people, with representatives of the common people, with the farmers and other sections of the society who will also be affected by this budget. Sir, I once again thank you and the other honorable members for giving me an opportunity to speak on the budget.